What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike. We're going to take a look at Saitama and what is going on. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check the link in the description for how you can win $500 on this channel as we get ever nearer to dropping that 3K subscribers. So thank you everyone for your support. So looking at Saitama right now, 11.76 is the price, down 2%. And it's a very typical chart at the minute for Saitama. We see a nice pump and followed straight away by people selling off. And I think that is generally going to be the ride for Saitama for quite some time now, given when you zoom out, the position of where we are. This is the 1 hour chart we are looking at. The kind of stats are a little bit skewed and almost a little bit pointless looking at. $11.5 million in terms of liquidity, you would say, is a bit of a challenge, but we know they are moving and migrating out of Uniswap across to Saitamask. We also have daily volume of 2.2 million. Now, again, you could argue that there's some more in Saitamask. The problem here is that you have to buy Saitama somewhere else, move your Saitama into Saitamask, and then swap it for the tokens that are on there, which all feels a little bit clunky and a little bit disingenuous in terms of what you can kind of do. So although we're talking about Saitamask being brilliant and it's, you know, up and running, and we're going to take a look at what Russ is talking about in a minute, it still doesn't feel like it's fully functioning in the sense of I can go into the app. It's a one-stop shop for me to go there. And you remember the video I did about this before, and trade for DeFi. Why do I want to go to Uniswap when I can do it on my phone through Saitamask? It doesn't quite feel like we are there. The general market is down, however, so to be only 2.3%, I guess is a positive if you were going to take that away. But a lot of questions of why the chart isn't moving. Well, the honest answer is there isn't big money coming into Saitama like we've seen before. A lot of big money is going into projects such as Terra, such as upcoming Crypto Vault. There's a lot of money moving into other tokens. Shibnobi's had a huge run recently where people are moving to it, where there is catalyst and potential, and people invest in potential. I think it's really, really important to recognize that. Right now, Saitama and Saitamask, the potential is just not quite there. We've got a product that's maybe 75% usable, and people aren't seeing the benefits right now because the price isn't doing anything. But let's take a look at what we've seen coming out, and there is a couple of things that I think are definitely moving in the right direction, but then we still get the same old Saitama. So we've got this from Russ about half an hour ago. App is stabilizing nicely with the swap. More liquidity is being injected daily at Elon Mansa and Klein Gabriel, already in Dubai, moving and shaking. I arrive Monday and Tran reviewing our next phase of tokens to add millions of people. We'll see our logo tomorrow, more to come. And here's my little problem with this. I want to know that liquidity is being added. I want to know what's happening with Saitamask. I don't really care that the other guys are going to Dubai. I don't care. You know, if they're going to give me something, then 100%. What I'm more interested in is the Eagle FC partnership, I guess. And this is kind of where you start to see a little bit more business entity of Saitama, which I think is a real positive. So we saw the weigh-ins yesterday, but you can see in the background the Saitama logo along with Elite, Eagle FC, FLX. So for me, that's a positive. Again, my question will always be, how do people link that to cryptocurrency? Again, we saw the pictures of the ring. Now, this looks sick. In fairness, you know, hats off. If this is Elon Mansa, then absolutely fair play. I do think it looks really cool. Again, how does this link back into people going to buy Saitama? If the app was functioning and people could buy Saitama off the app, what an opportunity. What an opportunity where you could almost have the QR code. You could send people to Saitamask, download it. Here you go. Put you know, get a payment mechanism in, go and buy Saitama. So although I think this is really good, it feels like, again, it's just another run before we can walk. So again, you know, my challenge is how do we link this picture that we've got on the screen and some other pictures where we see the ring into people purchasing Saitama. See here on this other picture, here's the idea of what the ring looks like. But again, how do you link this back into purchasing Saitama? So, you know, we've got the eaglefc.com, the goflx.com, you know, but there's nothing like Saitama token or a QR code for the app or download Saitamask or whatever. So I think, look, it's a brilliant option. I think it's it's definitely a step in the right direction in terms of what the marketing proposition is, rather than, you know, random people at boxing matches, etc. You know, I do think that that is a much better strategy in terms of what we see from a marketing perspective. But again, the challenge here is because it's crypto and not a lot of people know about it, how do you link Saitama into, you know, cryptocurrency? How do people go and purchase the token? How do people walk out or see this on TV and think, Saitama, I want to get into crypto, how do I do it? You know, if they go and get the app, they're still not going to be able to purchase Saitama tokens. Now, we are seeing, like Russ has said, more liquidity going, and you can kind of see that on Etherscan when, if we open another window here. Now, I believe, again, someone could correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the Saitamask wallet. You can see over $100,000 worth of Saitama, another 9.1 trillion tokens sat in here. Now, whether that, obviously that's going to move as people trade, etc., and then some of the other tokens in there. But how do people convert, you know, that into kind of purchasing Saitama? That's going to be the challenge right now. We also have seen Islam Makhachev. Now, I know there was a lot of people saying that, was it just one fight? Guy's absolutely rocking the Saitama merch. It's a beanie hat. Now, he is on an electric scooter in a supermarket, which is bizarre, but, you know, I'm not going to argue with him. If he wants to ride an electric scooter, then, do you know what I mean? He can ride an electric scooter, but positive to see. Hopefully this is more things to come. Definitely a step in the right direction for Saitama, but again, here's what they need to do. We need to see some big money coming in. We need to see investment coming in. Dubai is a great opportunity. A great opportunity. I don't think they're going to get another opportunity or another chance at this. They're not the only show there. You know, there's a lot of other tokens going, a lot of other tokens we cover on this channel, and equally that we've had that have big plans when they get there. How does Saitama make itself different? I'm going to let you guys decide. Drop in the comments what you think they should do. What are you doing in terms of your Saitama bag you hold it? And what do you think of the new journey in terms of marketing? I think it's a positive thing. Time will tell. Are we going to see some price action? We're counting down days to Dubai. Let's find out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.